We are back with our incoming House freshmen and our veteran lawmakers. We're just solving all kinds of problems here. I want to put out two leadership questions and then have you all answer it in whatever order you'd like to. First, for Democrats, is it time for a change in leadership given the kind of roasting you just got and actually the one in the last midterm as well? And for Republicans, on the House side, is John Boehner's job now made easier because there will be less influence of Tea Party members, or will there be more and make it more difficult?
Well, I'll take the jump ball first, I suppose. Okay. Now's not the time for us to change our leadership. And what I'm particularly proud of is because our leadership has helped recruit a class of members that includes people like Pete Gallego and Brendan Boyle. They are solutionists, they are young, they are entrepreneurial. They just want to solve problems rather than continue the partisanship. A caucus is not defined by the leadership, it's defined by its members. And we have the most diverse, entrepreneurial, solution-oriented caucus right now, and we should keep it that way.
I think as a new member, I'd like to keep the leadership. This is the leadership that got us the Affordable Health Care Act, something that I'm very proud of as a Democrat. This is the leadership that's going to fix the VA, and that's what I want to continue seeing. And this is the leadership that got us almost all the way to getting immigration reform, something that's very important to my district, and I want to see them continue being in place.
Look, I think we ought to continue with our current leadership, but with a different style. We have to hear the message of this election. Harry Reid's a fighter. He's someone who fights for the middle class, who fights for economic opportunity in this country, but he's also demonstrated an ability at bipartisanship that often goes unappreciated and unreported. He's got a bill with Rand Paul about dealing with the record number of folks we have incarcerated who are unable to re-engage in society. There are ways that our leadership team can show that they've responded to this election and changed their style in a way that reflects the message of this election.
So everybody here at this table is going to vote for the current leadership structure. I know, Congresswoman Bachmann, you're retiring, but everyone's going to vote for the current leadership
Candy,
structure.
I think John Boehner did a great job in the last few months of bringing together the House Republican Conference. And you have to understand, this is going to be a new dynamic. There was a lot of frustration in the conference during this current Congress because they knew that whatever they did was going to die in the Senate. Now that we know that our bills are going to get at least a fair hearing in the Senate, I think you're going to see big changes.
I think that there's going to be a great 2 years of getting legislation passed that tackles energy policy, tax reform, reducing health care costs, and increasing accessibility. On so many different fronts, there's a great opportunity for Republicans, Democrats, House and Senate to work together to put good legislation on this president's desk. I'm confident and very optimistic that there's a great opportunity ahead for the leadership.
Congresswoman Bachmann, I'm going to give you the last word here because do you think there will be more Tea Party influence on John Boehner or less coming up?
Well, I think we saw a lot of influence this Tuesday at the polls. It was really the energy of fiscal sanity. That's what the Tea Party is. It's malign, and people don't misunderstand what it is, but it's really about bringing fiscal sanity. That was the message of Tuesday, and that's a united message, both in the House now and in the Senate.
I got to leave it there. I hope you all will come back. I love your optimism, you guys. Thank you so much, Congressman-elect Brendan Boyle, Carlos Curbelo, Senator Chris Coons, Congressman Steve Israel, Congresswoman Michelle Bachmann, Representative-elect Lee Zeldin, and Ruben Gallego. Thank you all so much. We'll be right back.